It's the Tiny1/Bishi, and originally I was gonna make maybe like a 1-minute video with text, talking about what's going on right now in the world, and having a whole bunch of links down below in the description. There's still going to be a lot of links, a lot of resources down in the description below, but I felt it would be better to just verbally talk to you for a moment rather than just reading text on the screen. Because I know some people can read text on the screen and they'd be fine with it, and there are others who need to see the person, to hear the person talking in order to retain and get the information that they're talking about. So that's what I'm doing. And if you prefer words on the screen, I'm sorry. I also at first hesitated doing this video. I thought, I don't have a big platform. I have less than 50 subscribers, so I even thought about continuing the type of content I was doing, not mentioning this at all. And then I saw a post, I don't remember if it was on Twitter or Tumblr, where it said, yeah, you have a set amount of subscribers, but there are also an unknown number of people who lurk on your social media and who enjoy your content but have not yet taken the extra step to like or subscribe or follow. And maybe they will in the future, maybe they won't, but they're still there looking at your content. And so I may very well have 50 subscribers, I may have 100, including lurkers, I might have more. So I'm going to make this video, and also it can be part of the rest of my videos that people can go back and look at and watch and know that this tiny little content creator is one who says Black Lives Matter. I also am, was this day 2 of recovery? Wednesday I suffered a very bad case of heat sickness, and so I was still a little out of it yesterday, and so I'm just trying to take it easy on my days off. So if I seem a bit off, that's why. Also, I just woke up. But yeah, oh my gosh. It's like this year keeps getting worse and worse. We're dealing with this horrible virus that has a whole bunch of unknowns that we're still figuring out. And then, on top of all that, we have the death of a black man, which is sparking such this outrage for justice for him. And we're moving in the right direction, but there needs to be more. There always needs to be more. There's not only him, but there's so many others, even recently, that are still, their families are still looking for justice for them. And that's part of all the links that are down below in the description. It kind of hurts having the medical knowledge I do. I did go to medical school for a while. So to have seen what was done to him, the pressure that was put on him for all that time. And it's like, I know what that can do to the human body, especially a human body that's not 100%. And it gets me, especially when you hear people saying, like, I think there was like a nurse or a paramedic or someone that was saying, let me examine him, let me make sure he's okay, let me make sure he's breathing. That was just heartbreaking to hear. And all through social media, I'm seeing so many peaceful protests and seeing people getting together, Black people and all other races just getting together in a unity that they want one thing. They want their voices heard. They want justice to be done. And to see them singing and to see them just, just this unity going on. And it's good to see. We need to see more of this amidst all the ugliness and horribleness that is also being bombarded with us on social media. Also, since I am a cosplayer, I need to say those cosplayers who are going to the scene in cosplay because they want clout, they want protest or riot backgrounds. No. I know a lot of y'all are upset and frustrated because conventions are being shut down left and right because to protect people. That doesn't mean you go out to these protests and dress up. I mean, come on now. There's a time and a place, and that is not the place. Especially, there's one group I saw that they were going to dress up as, what is it? Jill Valentine, I think it is. I think that's from the Resident Evil series. As cops and go to these rallies. No, don't. Just don't. Come on now. Actually, let me read my little thing I typed out. I know I don't have a big platform, and as a light-skinned Hispanic, I know I have a certain form of privilege. But I still felt I had to make a video about this. I should have added light-skinned disabled Hispanic, but never mind. Oops. It is terrible what has happened to spark these protests, and even more terrible that people are further putting themselves in danger in order to get justice, because as we've seen, a lot of cops are just finding any excuse to turn peaceful protests into chaos, into horribleness, into a war zone. And that's not what they're looking for. They're just looking for justice. Black Lives Matter, period, end of story. There should be no, but after that thought, yes, all lives matter, but it's not all lives that are constantly in fear of being killed just for the color of their skin. In the comments below are a lot of links for donations, petitions, education, numbers to call in case of unlawful arrests at protests, and zip codes. The zip codes are for if you are outside the US. Please go check them out. The top link in the description is for a YouTube video where if you don't have money to donate, you can just watch this video with ads turned on, and AdSense is being donated. It's real easy. You can keep the volume below in the background and still be helping out. They also suggest click off the video, refresh your page, and then go back to it so that you can watch it once, twice, couple times, so they can collect all that AdSense from it. Please don't forget that even after today, that Black Lives Matter yesterday, today, and always. Speak up against your racist family members, friends, or coworkers. Don't just ignore what you're hearing when you know in your heart is wrong. Also, please keep in mind, as I mentioned before, that we have a very scary virus going on around still. It's making people very sick and leaving some with lifelong health issues even after they've recovered from the virus. And it's even killing people. And it's just random what it does to people. If you attend a protest, please remember to protect yourselves and others around you. I love and care for you all. Please remember to stay safe and stay happy. Black Lives Matter. So that's why I typed out. And like I've seen a lot of parables that are also good examples. One is the Christian parable about, here, let me find the exact quote to it. Okay, I actually found it on my personal Facebook. The post says, if you're a Christian and you can't hear Black Lives Matter without feeling the need to respond with criticism that all lives matter, then crack up your Bible and open it to Luke 15. Don't have it handy? Let me summarize. There are 100 sheep, but one goes missing. Jesus leaves the 99 and goes after the one. The 99. But what about us? Don't we matter? Of course, the 99 still matters. But they're not the ones in danger. The one is. Because it's a sheep. It can get in all sorts of trouble just being on its own. But if there's more than one, then predators or anything else would be less likely to attack it. There'll be others to be like, hey, stay away from the cliff, you know. You get that analogy. So anyways, I'm going to end this video here, and I'm going to echo, please, especially right now, especially with all that's going on, please stay safe. And if you need to take breaks from the internet because of all the onslaught of what's going on, all the information, all the ugliness, all the horribleness, take breaks when you can. Nap, listen to music, do stuff that help distract you, like video games, talking with a friend, snuggling with your pets, that sort of thing. Because yes, it's a lot of information. Yes, it's information that people should be sharing all over the place. But there is time that we also need to take time for ourselves. Because if we don't take time and look after ourselves, then it will become too much and we'll just stop. We'll just cut ourselves away from the internet and not want to share anything. And it might be that one piece of information that you need to share. So take breaks. Be good to yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. And I'll talk to you all later.